Okay, so today I'm going to be doing analysis of Reptar's dad versus GuyFox for Reptar's dad, and yeah, just going to get started. Okay. Sadly, it's not 60 frames per second, so that might be annoying. That's a good double jump out of throw hits turn. Near wouldn't have knocked down. Near knocks down at 43%, was it? Pretty sure it was 43. Yeah, Fox Near knocks over at 43%. So until then, just taking this up out of this up throw, you have mix-ups basically. And I'm not sure when dash attack will knock over, but I don't think it will knock over now. So he doesn't have any true punishes. He could up smash. He could combo to up smash off the up throw, but then at that point. You could combo to up smash off the up throw, but you wouldn't really get anything off the up smash if you DI it well. So he doesn't really have anything true off of this. You double jump away, which is fine, it was good, but you could have double wave landed on the side platform after you double jumped away, and this is something I need to do more, and I think it's good. You should have been prepared to crouch cancel this back air. So you're in lag from the stomp. Anytime you're in lag, hold down because there's no reason not to at all. Because right now, if you'd been holding down, if you'd been holding, okay, maybe no, okay, this is fair because you're trying to dash back because you were out of lag. You could still hold down. You could still hold down from C stick down, but I could understand why you wouldn't. This is understandable. So that's fair. I might have not dashed back. I might have just held it crouch because I might have just held down rather because this fall through back air was so obvious. But I could understand why you dash back because if you did get the dash back, you could whiff punish him. So you get the dash back right here, so which is you get the dash back to avoid this nair, which is fine. But then you don't get any true punish on it. So what you could have done was Lord Stomp or just like a dash dance grab him. So by Lord Stomp, I obviously assume you know what I mean, but you just so Fox tries to come in with a nair, and you just do this, and then you just go for a punish off of it. So yeah, you could have done that here, or you could have just dashed back in sooner and then gone for a whiff punish with a grab. You could have also done a pivot nair, which even if it didn't true punish, would have just been good. So like, but if you dash sooner than they start to move, sooner than they move, then you can. That was a bad example. So if you dash back before they start their nair, then you can pivot nair. So this is a good example. So then you can pivot nair like this. You can catch them in. You can outrange their nair or catch them in their jump startup like this. And I think this is good. That's just a use of pivot nair in neutral though. In the position that you were in, I don't think you had the time. But even if you don't true punish with it, it's still decent on shield. But you just mess up there. I'm not sure why you did this turnaround early. I'm gonna assume it was a flub. Nice ASDI or SDI to get out of his drill shine range. Mistimed your tech chase. Read. Anyway, you got 4-stocked, but a lot. I think I pointed out the major mistakes that you just SD'd a few times and didn't really punish hard enough. Tech chase. You didn't jump cancel grab just then. You got the tech chase anyway because you have enough time, but this is a dash grab when you would want to jump cancel grab. So no real reason to miss jump cancel grabs. They're pretty easy. I don't know why you went for this empty jump after the thing. If you're just going to go for a normal tech chase, just dash wave dash to where they land. Um, Again, you dash back to avoid his nair approach, which is fine, which is good rather. So you dash back right now to avoid his nair approach, but then you don't go for pivot grabs or anything to try and punish him. You go max distance back, and then you dash back in and grab. Well, you didn't even do that, you just jumped. And then stomped, which I assume you're going to get shined out of. No, but you go back and stomp over here when it was very obvious that he was going to come in with a nair, and you could have just pivot grabbed it or something like that. So I'm not sure about this knee, but what you could have done here was he tried to like do this up tilt reactively to your jump. Like it's pretty obvious that he reacted to your jump and then did this up tilt. So what you could do then is just empty hop around it and then whiff punish, what I call the aka what I call the Sachi jump. I'll just get the video up, the GIF up now. So this is the Sachi jump, as I call it, where Falcon's going to dash forward, short hop. Sheik is reacting. Sheik's going to do a F tilt. So Falcon jumps and fast falls around it by drifting back and then fast falling, and then you have time to whiff punish, and this works on spacies as well as Sheik or anything like that. So yeah. Again, missed jump cancel grab. I don't know why you're missing it. It's pretty easy, but just practice it if you're not good at it, I guess. Like right here. Actually, not right there. Here. Okay. It's gonna be here. So you just dash grab when there's zero reason to really dash grab rather than jump cancel grab. Again, dash grab. I'm going to assume now that you've missed it 3 out of 3 times since I started pointing it out. So I'm going to assume you don't know how to jump cancel grab. Well, not that you don't know how to, but you just don't do it. So make this your priority. Learn how to jump cancel grab for starters. Okay. This situation is a bit more nuanced. So he could have killed you there after the thing. So what you should have done to hit this shine stall is delay your weak knee a bit. You did it like as soon as you left the ground. So if you delayed it a little bit, saw that he shine stalled and then fast fell into him, you could have hit him. And if you saw that he went any lower, then what you would want to do is just stay up here and do like a double jump aerial or something. But yeah. Jab reset's bad on spacies, but if you're willing to gimmick like that, then that's fine. So I guess, yeah, you do know what a Lord Stomp is because you go for it here. Lord Stomp is good for catching wave dash. I mean, not wave dash, as in run in shine approaches, but your opponent doesn't go that far back, so you shouldn't have ran as far back with the Lord Stomp, or you should have drifted in further. That was stupid, but and your opponent just let you recover. That was a nice knee. It outranged his. I think he did an aerial as well, and I think it just outranged it. Yeah, he did a nair. Nair comes out, but your knee outranged his nair. That was cool. But he got good DI, luckily for him. Okay then. I'm not going to comment too hard on your like execution mistakes because that's just something that you've got to practice. But then, like just there, you missed jump cancel grabs. That's not an execution mistake. That's you simply not going for them, which there's no reason not to because they're easy and they're better than dash grabs. Because I'll just show you in game quickly that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dash grab comes out frame 11, while 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump cancel grab is frame 8. So there's no real reason to not go for jump cancel grab. Obviously, dash grab has more reach behind you, and it has better reach in front of you. But jump cancel grab is just faster, and I'm not sure if the other one has better reach actually, but yeah. Anyway, that's about it. But yeah, it's pretty obvious that jump cancel grab is just better, and like I assume you just haven't practiced it, but you should. I don't. I think. I don't think you were. If you did a turnaround up tilt, I think you would have gotten hit. But he fucked up and did a turnaround F tilt. In these situations, I think it's good to go for like the rack knee, the rack jump. I mean, where so. I'll just quickly show. If I get Fox to a percent, like actually, I'll just get the thing up on We Need Data. So rack jump. As you can see, Rackman gets him into a knockdown, and then he jumps around it like that, and then he punishes the end lag with the drift in knee, which was very good by him. And situations like that are common for tech situations. So if you aren't there in time to get true punish, then you want to consider maybe doing a rack jump, or just with punishing. Anyway. Oh yeah, what I would have preferred here, rather than this need to cover the Firefox in, you could have done a run off double jump up air to cover the Firefox to ledge and going straight. You're in lag just now, like you're in lag from your nair, so there's nothing you can do right now. You're in lag from your nair, there's absolutely zero you can do. So why not just hold down, and then if you get hit by a weak move, or any move rather, that you can crouch cancel, then you'll crouch cancel it. So I'll show an example maybe. So I'm gonna have Falcon do a stomp like this, and now the Fox is going to come in with a back air on for him. So now, as you see, Falcon gets hit, but then he's in lag from his stomp, and then he gets hit by the back air. So why not, when he's in the lag, you can just hold down. So I'm holding down on the control stick, and that way you can just crouch cancel and then grab him or something like this. So when you're in lag, just hold down, and then you get loads of like counter hits like that. At least I do. At least. But yeah, that's just something you can work to improve on. When they dash attack, tech chase you. So if you're in miss tech and then the Fox dash attack tech chases you. So let's say I should probably make a recording of this. So let's say you miss tech and the Fox crouches in front of you and then reacts to your roll away with a dash attack. Okay, this probably isn't the right percent to show this actually because dash attack won't knock over. So let's just add a bit more percent to him. Okay, this is fine now. So I'm going to put oh, I messed up. Okay, so now I'm going to put the Falcon into mistech, and then I'm going to just crouch over him. And now I'm going to have Falcon roll away. And now when I go back, I'm going to have Fox just react to the roll away. And he's going to run, and he's just going to dash attack. So that's pretty standard. At high percents, Foxes will want to do this so that they can get an up smash or another tech chase going. So what you want to do is hold control stick to the right while you're rolling, hold C stick down, and then input tech. And then, as you'll see, you AMS attack the dash attack, and then Fox can't follow up unless he's in the corner. And then this works on like Sheik dash attack as well, and it's very useful against Sheik dash attack. The reason this doesn't work out of regular tech chasing is because you've already hit tech, so you're going to get locked out if you press it again. But if you haven't been locked out, such as if you're in miss tech, then it's fine. You're able to just do this. So yeah, you can just. I think it's good. You can just do this and just be aware of those in this situation at least. Again, you miss not miss. You just don't go for jump cancel grabs, which is just weird. If you did an earlier up air after that, you would grab ledge. You would have grabbed ledge after the up air rather than falling below it. I don't really have much to say about that interaction. It was just pretty mindless tech skill. Or there was nothing really of worth to say. Okay, so your opponent power shields your nair on reaction. Does he do a shine afterwards or an up tilt? If he did an up tilt, then he's a god. Oh, he didn't drop shield, he just held it on. But your opponent power shielded your nair on reaction, which they can do, because nair hits frame 20, so it's not that hard to just power shield it on reaction. So, yeah, so that's so what you can do, as I'm about to show, is you can just space around the power shields. Oops. Oh wait, yeah. So they're gonna power shield, they're gonna drop shield, and then shine or whatever. And then you just space around it like this. And then from that you can just go for a grab or whatever. So then this essentially, because they can't react to your spacing, they can only react to your nair startup. and do this. So this is how you can play around it, and then this is like, so you gotta be aware of spacing against them when you go for this. But then, so they're not gonna wave dash our shield frame perfectly because they're gonna do it in case of hit. So they're gonna be like this late, and then 1, 2, 3, wave dash back, and they're gonna get grabbed. So this is real counterplay. Just space and then go for the grab. Obviously, if they go for a grab or whatever after the power shield, you're gonna get grabbed instead. But at least now, at least this is counterplay and then if they go for grab instead, you could do dash back. You just do dash back in general anyway. So like, because the shine's gonna whiff, you can just dash back and then whiff punish a grab while staying in neutral if they do the power shield shine. So yeah, it's just if you don't space it, then so like now I'm just gonna make it so that the fox moves forward a little bit. Now he's just gonna power shield, and then when he drops shield, he's just gonna power shield shine, and then it's gonna hit. So if you go for nairs against foxes that aren't bad, make sure they're spaced, or just be smart about them and think about the counterplay afterwards. Nice, that was actually sick. Spaced nair like this can just win against up tilt. So if you look, he up tilts, and the up tilt hits while you're in the pullback between the hits of nair. So then you hit him with the second hit. So that was actually pretty good for you. That was really good. I don't know why you turned around there. I assume it was some sort of tech flub, but you crouched over his missed tech and then you turned around. The crouch over missed tech is good, because then you can just react and punish, but I'm not sure why you turned around. You're not really using... So first of all, this neutral is just extremely scrappy and not organized. You want to learn to like flowchart your neutral more, and I don't mean be predictable with that. I mean learn what beats what, and then play on that based on what your opponent is doing. You want to pivot nair and fast fall them properly, and then dash back after your nairs, especially to try and make them as safe as possible. And that's just a good way to beat your opponent being aggro, unless they're right next to you, in which case, don't do that. But you're just sort of throwing out stuff, and it's just really scrappy. Your opponent is too. But yeah. And then you can do Lord Stomps and stuff like that, and instant double jumps in neutral can be good as an approach option. It's one of Falcon's better approaches. Or the mix-ups from it can be good, at least. Again, you're in lag from your stomp. So you're not able to dash, you're not able to do anything. Right now, you're just going to get hit. There's a 0% chance that you're going to avoid this hit, so why not just hold down in case you get hit? And you could have crouch cancel grabbed him, and then you would have gotten a huge combo from it. You just got to be aware of those situations. Missed punish. Okay, well, not much to say about that. That was just another tag club. But again, work on your basics. Um, the jump cancel grab being the most obvious one. Learn to make your neutral more telegraphed. Not telegraphed. That was a bad word choice. Learn to make your neutral more intelligent, as in learn what good options there are, and to do that you want to watch like Wiz play and then see what options he picks in neutral, and then think about why he picks them. Um, that's a very good thing you could do. I already described some of them earlier. When you're in lag, hold down. There's no reason not to. Um, Obviously, improve your punish game. That's obvious, but yeah. And then work on these execution errors by just practicing and grinding out your attack skill until you don't fuck them up anymore. I hope the examples I gave on Dolphin were useful, and I hope the analysis was useful. Um, yeah, I'll see you in the next one in a month or two or whatever.